Hi. Hi, you're the first one. Eric Peterson. Very good. Happy Father's Day to all of y'all dads out there. Telling you. Yeah. So apparently some of you probably already know that this house is for sale because we want to upgrade. We want to upgrade to a bigger house and in a more quieter area. Well, anyway, hi Benson, man. Hi Benson. Telling you. Jarrett, Vavo, Robert, Paris, Joey Wan, Snoop Boy, Little Bear. Telling you. So this is the night version of me. Huh. A's Durban. Hi. Telling you. Nelly. Happy Father's. I thank you guys for your greetings. Father's Day. And Benson, man. When's the last time I saw my dad die? It was last year. I didn't see him today. I mean, I tried to call him up, but his phone doesn't answer and stuff. Because he'll cut off the phone because of spam. You know, he gets a lot of spam. He doesn't like spam. You know, well, anyway. Telling you. Happy Poppy Day, Gil. And Sally said. Very good. Yeah, this bistro lights are cool, huh? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So, my phone was out of gas, or running out of batteries, so I had to charge it. So, Pedro Rodriguez. Well, we just want to like move in a more quieter area. Like it's still gonna be San Bernardino, or we want to move. We want to stick with San Bernardino, but just like more like north, like in a more quieter area of San Bernardino. That's where we want to be. But like, if we can't find anything in San Bernardino, then we'll just go anywhere else. But I want to stick with locally from here, though. Telling you, but we want to upgrade. We need a house, or we just want a house with more bathrooms and more bedrooms. Basically. Well, it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be. I mean, the house is going to go on sale next week. But, I mean, I cannot say for sure that it's all going to go through because we don't know how easy it'll be to find the next house. Because in the market today, it's tricky to get a house. But, I mean, on the other hand, this house would sell quick in this market and today, but it would be tricky to get another house, so afterwards, from what I hear anyway. When's the last time I went to San Diego? It was probably like a month ago, I think. The summer started a few minutes ago, huh? Kevin. Hi, Nacho Man. Hi, Yarsh. Hi, Yarsh. I said hi, Yarsh. Telling you. Hi, Yolly. Hi, Jay Bullet. Telling you. Nacho Man. LL. Yolly. Thank you very much for your greeting. What am I up to? Not much. I mean, seems like my job gave me a raise. Yeah, I saw the paycheck, and it just said my rate had went up $2. My job gave me a raise without even asking for it. But I mean, I think this pandemic pay, I think, is almost ready. It's almost done now. I mean, I think the what they call the hero pay, they call it, well, the way we call it. Telling you, yeah, I worked really hard on Sunday, or no, it was Saturday, because I went to work on Saturday. I didn't have to if I didn't want to, but I did. I worked in the receiving department where we unload the trucks, and I did that, and man, that was hard. Shit. I mean, I'm sore from it all. I mean, well, I used to do that before. I used to do that for like, I did that for a little while, before, but I hadn't done it in a long time. So, did I get the vaccine? Yes, I did. I already got my vaccination. Congrats on that raise. Well, thanks for your comment. I'm telling you. Yeah. Congrats. Well, thank you guys for your greeting or your congrats. Yeah. Because you know what? Anyway, you work at receiving. LL works in receiving at TJX, and yeah, it is hard. It's very hard, especially in the summer months, man. Going into those trailers. God dang, man. And we had a trailer that where the fan wasn't even working. Like we have an outside, they have fans. They provide us fans, but ours wasn't working, so we had to go in the trailer without. But it wasn't that hot though. How's my dad? He's fine. The last time I heard from him about him, he was fine. I mean, I hadn't talked to him in a little bit though. Daniel said he used to wake up at 4. Yeah, that's. I woke up at 4 o'clock, and I had to go to work at 5 o'clock on Saturday. I mean, I didn't have to go if I didn't want to. I could just stick with my position now. But I mean, the other departments needed my help, so I volunteered. Like, I mean, if I didn't, I don't have to work on Friday and Saturday if I don't want to in my job. But I do it anyway, because every time I do, for every Friday I work, it's like $250 in my pocket. That's how I look at it. Well, that's in where I'm at anyway with my job and stuff. How's Joe doing? Well, we don't know where Joe's at. If you're talking about Joe from like the videos, from the old videos, I don't know where he's at right now. And I don't even know if he's even alive right now. Telling you. Telling you. LL says, I'm not sure about the operation of my job, but at TJX we have like a certain amount of time in the morning to receive truck at AM tonight. Well, I guess 1 hour, huh? I guess you guys must have enough help to do that. Hollywood stars are leaving Los Angeles. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I always hear about a lot of people leaving California because they don't like it here because it's just so crowded, expensive, whatever their reason is. I think a lot of people are complaining about the expense in California, taxes and all the gasoline and well, because gasoline is expensive here, but in other states it's not. Like gasoline is like from the last time I heard, it was like in the $2 range. But in California, it's more than $4 a gallon. Over here. Good thing I don't drive that much. But did I miss Father's Day 2004? Well, I mean, I know I had celebrated that day because I was. I mean, I know, like my dad, I had I'm sure I made a video. I hadn't checked though. Hi, Kinglish Hector Contr. Hi. How's the new Switch? I like it. My new the Nintendo Switch that my wife gave me. How was my day? Well, it was good, I guess, even though I didn't do much. I didn't do much today. Telling you. Yeah, Robert Perez says, you have to make yourself indispensable. That is always a sign of an awesome employee. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like when I say when I volunteer to work on Saturday and Friday, I mean I just want to make sure that I don't look bad if I don't do that. I just want to keep myself from looking bad, making myself look bad if I don't volunteer to work on Saturday and Friday and stuff. Alberto's or Burger King? If you're talking about which one I like better, probably Alberto's. But of course, there are days when I feel like Burger King, and there are days when I feel like Alberto's, you know. But Alberto's, I mean, I like Alberto's. I like when I go to Alberto's next door to me. I like to get the bean and cheese burrito. I love how much cheese they put in there. You know, it tastes good. I want hot dogs, Mom. Adam Baker says. Okay, well, you could tell your mom. Like, is your mom there? Telling you. How my brothers doing? They're fine, I guess, the last time I heard. Combo 27. Telling you. They're good. Chiggle. Yar? Is that what you're saying? You have to take care of your brother. In what way? Telling you. Richard Gunder says, do you have a paid vacation coming soon? Well, I do, but I guess I probably might save it for when we move. If we do move, I mean, if everything goes good. I want to save it for the time when we do actually move. So, Combo 45. You should have made masks that said, I'm telling you. I could try. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try to make one. Green Clyde Frog says, your voice hasn't changed since the night. Yeah, well, I guess it's a compliment, I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess I haven't changed my voice, huh? Hasn't changed, huh? Raw MC says, have a good night. Well, you too. Weeks Gaming, Rex Gaming. Happy Father's Day, Gil. I'm telling you, well, thank you very much for your greeting. Telling you. So anyway, right now I'm like trying to charge my phone as much as I can. Because it's plugged in right now, right here. My phone is plugged in right here. Because it was running low. Yeah, I know. I guess I do have. I know I have videos of different years in the 2000s decade, even going up to like recently. You know, like I know I have a couple of videos like from like say 2003, 2004, 2005, 6, 7, and 8 and 9. I know I have a couple, but at this moment I'm focusing on 2001. But I think from this point on, I'm gonna start uploading random videos from 2001. Well, from the 2000 decade, it could be 2005, 2007, 2009. I'm going to start thinking about doing that. I'm going to start doing that. Uploading random videos in the 2000s decade. Telling you. Good night, Gil. Take care. Stay safe. Y'all says, very good. Oh, well, I have to run. I'm telling you. What year was I born and how old am I? I'm 12. No, just kidding. I'm 50 years old and I'm a 1970. I'm born in 1970. I'm 50 years old. I'll be 51 going on to December. No, August. In August 12th, I'm going to be 51. Yeah. Is my e-bike running? It is. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, it works. If you're talking about this one right here, yeah, I mean, but the other one that I built, it's still going. I just haven't used it much. Joey said I was born in 1997. Jay Bullet says, do you still DJ start a shuffle party? Well, I used to do a little bit of DJing before. Not a lot. I mean, I did not do much gigs. As much as I wanted to, but I was too shied out on posting an ad to do a gig and stuff, you know. Then I done one. I done one like outside of my family and stuff. August 2001 is the year I was born. I'm 19, says Brian. Very good. So you're 19 years old, huh? What is my favorite year? Daniel is asking me. I like the middle 80s. Like 84, 85, and 86. I think I know I've made a video about. Did I fix the air conditioner in my house yet? No, not yet. We want to do that eventually. I mean, the realtor is gonna send someone he knows. Well, the realtor that we're working with, you know, he's actually a good friend that I know from. He's a good friend of a friend, and I can trust the guy. You know, we worked with him before, so I mean, I could trust the guy. Yeah, so I mean, like, because he knows. I mean, he's got experience, so I figure that, I mean, it's trustworthy to use an experienced realtor because they could tell us, I mean, what it'll take to buy the next house, which means it might mean to up our bids or something. So he's gonna send an air conditioner guy because, like, I'm assuming it's someone that I can rely on being honest. You know, I need an honest person on the air conditioner. You know, because I don't want to be getting ripped off. You know, because I don't want anyone who's not honest. You know, about the repair. Because I know nothing about fixing an air conditioner in a house. So, I mean, because the last person, when they fixed the heater, they charged me $1,000, and it was like this little part that cost $150 or something, you know, and they charged me $1,000 to do it. Which, well, I know that's out of dishonesty. That's dishonest there, you know. Telling you so. Did through Jay Bullet said I did through my high school years, mates. Oh yeah, you're talking about DJing. Very interesting. I gotta clean this lens here. Telling you. Did you skip all them years and born in like 2018? No. Telling you. I wish I was alive in the 80s, Daniel says. Oh, this is the first live stream you attended, huh? Power over 9K. Telling you. Joey says you're from Beaumont. What city you live in? You have a very nice house. Well, thank you very much for that comment. Gabriel Perez says, well, this is San Bernardino. I'm in San Bernardino, California. What type of music did I grow up listening to? Well, deep house. I love deep house and pop. You know, popular music, you know, 80s and 90s. I'm telling you. Right, it was about 100 degrees earlier today, so yeah. You know, and I'm gonna 1973 opinion on 1973. Well, I was 3 years old then. Mike BB. Well, thank you very much for your greeting. Charlie Grace. I seen a video from 1996 from me and looking good. Well, thank you very much for your comment. Very nice. Thank you very much. Yeah. Samuel Cruz says, I started recording MP3 music back in 2009. What? That's kind of well, it was, yeah, 2005 was about the time when I started doing MP3s entirely at the time, you know. Austin Richardson said, Happy Father's Day, everyone. Well, thank you very much for the greeting. Telling you. Me for president. Jordan Lopez said, Gilbert for president. Very nice. I should probably make a video about, like, if I was going to run for USA president, what I would do. I should probably make a video like that. What I would do if I was going to run for president. How would I run the country? Like, in my opinion, you know. You know, like, I should try to do a video like that. Have I tried to call my dada? Well, you know, the phone is like, it's hung up or something. He won't, his phone doesn't like ring and stuff, you know, so I haven't got a hold of him yet. Telling you. Does it feel like officially a new decade? Well, I guess so, because it's already on to 2021. Supposedly we had the 2010s vibe still, but the coronavirus made it so that way we're not gonna have the 2019 vibe, you know. Yeah. So yeah. Telling you. Yeah. That's high cool story. Telling you. Oh yeah, it's gonna be almost 20th anniversary of the 911 attacks. What's your dog's name? Chase. We call him Chase. Did I ever get an EO3 error message on one of my camcorders? Nope, not really. You know, well, I know I had errors on my handy cams when the cassette won't eject and stuff, you know, like. Telling you. Have I seen Godzilla versus King Kong? I haven't seen that yet. Telling. Greetings from San Fernando Valley, Cali Love. Very good. So. So it's 12 a.m. where you're at, huh, Little Bear? Hi, Eric Kennedy. Telling you. Ooh, somebody gave me a gift here. Oh, thank you very much, Naomi Farah. Thank you very much for your gift. But thank you very much. Yeah. Happy Father's Day to all of your dadas. Telling you. Very good. Yeah. Edgar said I did on my camera, but JVC camera, it ruined my nostalgia. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, well, did you try Googling that air there? I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of common with old camcorders. You know, of course, you know, they could be pretty finicky at working and stuff. You know. Am I scared to enter my 60s? Well, I mean, naturally. I mean, well, I'll be 60 in 10 years. You know, but I mean, some people are pretty happy with. I mean, being 10 years old, I mean, being 60, I mean, some people don't even think about their age. They just continue their life, you know. Oh, thank you very much, Eric Kennedy, for your gift. Happy Father's Day to all of you dadass out there. Very nice. Telling you. Yeah. How are my coworkers treating me? They treat me fine. I mean, I don't have any complaints, really. I mean, will you be my father? Well, I mean, won't happen because I did not build you. Telling you, which year's summer is the most memorable? The summer. Well, I know the middle '80s are some of the most memorable summers for me, and maybe like middle '90s was kind of memorable for me too. Because like during the time when I was like on my own, you know, and I used to like to go out, you know, like did I barbecue today? Not really, unfortunately. I'm telling you, 2016, you missed the year 2016. That was 10 years ago. No, that was 5 years ago. I'm telling you. Do you go to the movies? Well, I know that the movie theaters are open now. I mean, from what I could see. I haven't gone to the movies, though. I can't even remember the last time I went to the movies, you know. What was the worst summer experience? That's a good question. What's the worst summer I ever had? What can I say? What's the worst summer I ever had? That's a good question there, you know. If I could say, I mean, I'm trying to think. What 80s year was the best? I like the middle 80s. Yeah. Did you get a job? Eric Kennedy. I think I remember you told me one time that you were working at one of those distribution centers, and then you told me that you couldn't handle it on the first day and you left. That was funny. Your little story there. Telling you. Yeah, my coworkers treat me fine. I mean, I don't have a complaint with any of them really. But of course, I'm gonna get one or two. I mean, who can be a nuisance, or they might look at me as bad or whatever. I mean, sometimes we're gonna get people who don't like you. You know, like of course, you know that's natural. I mean, it's gonna happen all the time. Doesn't matter whether it's in a job or not. I mean, outside world doesn't matter, man. Nobody's ever gonna be perfect, you know. So, what's my favorite memory? Summer memory with Jenny Lynn? That's a good question. You know, I have to dig through the years for that answer, you know. I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Well, I think it was probably the Philippines. When we went to the Philippines. Yeah, that was fun. That Philippine trip was fun. Telling you. Well, my worst year was a year. Oh yeah, okay. Now I got an answer. My worst year was a year that I crashed the motorcycle. Well, yeah, when I had the accident on that scooter. But it was not so much the accident of the scooter that made my year bad. It was the fact that I was in a financial crisis. You know, like in 1991. This was in 1991. I think that was probably my worst summer. I mean, if I could tell you the truth. 1991. Now thanks for your reminding me, Jordan Lopez, or giving me that helping me remember or think about it. Yeah, I think summer of 1991 was probably one of the worst summers of my life because of financial reasons and like I had a lot of other reasons too besides accidents that I had on the scooter, but financially mostly was the reason why 1991 was a bad year for me. Yeah, 91 was a bad year for me. Financially anyway. I mean, and maybe love life too, because I mean, I was lonely in those days, like, because we just moved to Fontana, and then I didn't know anybody then, so yeah. Am I gonna start taking anti-aging drugs one day? Well, maybe not. If I can move in only for summer with Arnold or Heckler, I don't know, probably Heckler. Because Heckler, we got along. I don't know. I mean, that's just the way it is. Telling you. Because we're all on our own world, though, really. How are my brothers? And well, they're fine. And from the 1991 video, well, I mean, they're all good. I mean, I know Hector lives in Vegas. Arnold lives in Ontario, California, and Cynthia lives in Rialto. Brian said, "What's my ethnicity?" Well, Hispanic. Telling you. Trips all over America. Very nice. Your name. I'm good. What vaccine did I get? It was a Pfizer, something like that. Pfizer or whatever that was. The video of you guys stuff shuffling was funny. Oh, the 1994, huh? Murder side, huh? I haven't seen you in a while. You and the mouse. And the tacos, Albertos and stuff. Telling you. Well, pretty soon I may not be living here anymore. I'm gonna be moving out somewhere, so I won't be next to Alberto's anymore. Pretty soon, I don't know. I mean, how this is gonna go through. I mean, I don't know. I mean, okay, Brian got the name right. I guess it's probably pronounced. I don't know how it's pronounced. I think it's Pfizer. I guess with the P is silent. I feel like the pandemic is pretty much over because everything already opened up. Like the dine-ins are open in the restaurants now. And then the movie theaters are open now. I guess the movie theaters are open, and all the amusement parks are open too. I mean, they're all open now. How did I afford the $3,000 computer in 1995? Well, my brother is the one that bought the computer, and he used his credit cards to buy it. $3,000 in 1995 is equivalent to like $5,000 in today's money. So imagine buying that computer that's like only probably 1/100th of the power of your phone that you're using right now. And imagine buying a computer that's only 1/100th the power of your phone that you're using now for $5,000 in today's money. Imagine that. Do I keep in touch with some of the friends in the 80s video? Well, not exactly, unfortunately. It's only on Facebook that I say hi to once in a while. Yeah, that computer is worth like $3.50. Yeah, that sounds about it right there, really. That's true. Literally, you couldn't even give away the thing. You couldn't even give away that computer. I mean, although I would like to have that computer now because it would be a nostalgia thing. Like if it would have the original Windows program, I guess 3.1, Windows 3.1 or something, it'd be nostalgia for me to have that computer in the garage right now, playing with it. Like remembering the days when my brother had that computer and paid $3,000 for it. It'd be nostalgia to get one of those right now. Like Was the computer still fun to use? Well, I mean, I did not used to use it. I mean, I didn't have any use for the thing. I only used to play with the little programs that it had. What do we call it? Well, they used to have the little drawing program. I used to like to play with those, or I used to play that game Solitaire, or any of the little things. That's all I used to do. But my brother Arnold is the one that used to use it for how we call it, like the sophisticated tasks. Sophisticated tasks. Like I'm not sure exactly what he used to do. How old am I? I'm 50 years old. Yeah. Thank you very much for your comment, or your greeting, Master Samurai. Chris Diaz says, if you were to go back in time and hang out with your kid self, what would you do and how would you react and say? I haven't even posted a video about that, but I was actually wanting to post up a video about that. Like, sounds like an idea. Like, what would I say to my kid self? How would I, like, a lot of people gave me that insight on what would I say to my kid self, or how would I react, or if I was gonna go back in time and hang out with my kid self, what would you do, and what would I say and react? What would my kid self react? Damn, can imagine. That would be a crazy thing. Vic Chavez said, Minesweeper. Remember that little game that they used to have for that computer that used to come with these? Remember that Minesweeper? I guess that was the name of it. It was like a part of the computer, like along with Solitaire and stuff. Petros said, can you still solve a Rubik's Cube that fast? Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're talking about the regular 3x3, yes. Still the same speed. I haven't improved. Maybe about a minute and a half still, but I can solve all size Rubik's Cube, actually. Although I did the last parts of the move, the top layer is what I have trouble with, but I can still solve the cube. Any size cube. I'm talking about like all the way to 8x8, but if you know how to solve the 3x3 and the 4x4, then you could solve the rest of them. Yeah. If you can solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube and a 4x4 Rubik's Cube, then you can solve any size, any Rubik's Cube. 5x5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you know those two, you could solve everything. I'm telling you. Imagine trying to go on Facebook with that computer. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, it probably wouldn't even work at all. Oh, you want to buy my house for $10 million on Murder side? Yeah, I could use $10 million. I'm telling you. I want it. I want $10 million. Telling you. Let me see what else do I have here. Still looking young. Well, thank you very much, Jay Bullet, for your comment. Yeah, I mean, I try to take care of myself, Samuel Cruz says, Gil, you're 5 years old and you're turning 15 this August. Very nice. Well, thank you very much for your comment. Rehab said you can make a video reacting to the VHS tapes you made. It might get good views. Well, yeah, I mean, I could probably bring out my VHS tapes and play them on video and make a video of me playing those VHS, my original videotapes, Yeah, I could probably do that. Telling you, I miss the 80s and the 90s. Well, I miss the 80s and the 90s in those certain ways, What time is it for me right now? Let me see. What time is it? 9:16 in the night. Eric said, I feel so lonely. Whatever. You shouldn't feel lonely right now. Telling you. Well, yeah. Well, you're watching me right now. Telling you could ask me anything and I'll answer you. Telling you. Joe Lewis, Joel Hernandez, new music is very bad today, but there was new 80s music that made it called synthwave is very amazing. Yeah, I think I've been hearing about that. Synthwave. What ever happened to all you guys' pets when you moved? Which house are you talking about? When you moved here? Well, I know we had some cats. We had several cats. But while we were living at my mom's mobile home for a few months while we waited to get this house, I mean, one of the cats went missing. And then we had the other three. We took the other three. Well, one of them died because, he had a fight with another cat, so yeah. But he died from his injuries, like one day. And then another cat, we don't know what happened to him. And the black one, we still have him, but he doesn't really come home much. What about the Rubik's spear? Well, those are hard to work with, man. Those spears. Telling you. Trips all over America said we love video about internet and oh yeah. Well yeah, I think I have a video. I think I titled one of my videos what computers look like in 1996. I think my brother was on the internet that day. I mean, but then of course I have some videos from 2004 when I got my first modern computer. Joe, if you're talking about Joe, like my stepdad, I think he would be in the 70s right now. Probably 75 or something like that. Because if he was 46 in 1992, he'd be like 75 right now. If he's still alive, if he's still alive. I don't think he is. One of you wanted to see the dog. There he is. If the fate of the world lies in my hands to solve the Rubik's Cube, then we'd all be doomed. Oh, man. The keyboard drove me cuckoo. Telling you. What was Joe's favorite drink? He loved vodka, Any regrets I had during the pandemic? Well, not really. I mean, I don't have any regrets, really. I don't have any complaints or things that I'm not happy about. I mean, no, not at the moment. Vic Chavez. Yeah, his hair. Telling you. I know that song. Video killed the radio star. So yeah. Well, that would sound like a cool idea, sell the house and move in with my mom and stuff. But yeah, I mean, that would sound like an idea because the chances are the prices might drop and stuff, Do I miss listening to modern music? Well, not really. I'm telling you. Oh, thank you very much, Naomi, for your Noema, for your gift. Thank you very much. Ravioli, Roly, hi. Telling you. Hugo, what's up, gang? Hugo's asking you guys a question. What's up, gang? Am I gonna take the mice with me when we move? No. Well, the mice is included in this house. Yeah, the dog, huh? Our dog. I'm telling you. Well, you know what's funny? Because Joe, like we never heard from him ever since that my mom left him. We never heard from him even once since. Not even once, and it's been more than 20 years already. Okay, Murda side is asking me, how much do you want for the dog? We at Alberto's need more inventory. Murda side says that. Telling you. Chase, you are looking good. Well, thank you very much, Isla Bonita, for your comment. That's cute. It's a comment. Any summer family trips planned? I don't think we're gonna do anything that I know of. Telling you. Alexis, hi. Hi, Alexis. I hope we get to see that cat. You're talking, well, I think the only one that we have now is that black one, but he doesn't even come here much. We want to get a new one. We want a new cat. My kids want a new cat. The complaint that I had with the cat that we have now, I mean, he runs away every time I see him. He runs away from me all the time. Like he's afraid of me. Like all the cats that we had, they were always afraid of me. I mean, I don't get why. I mean, I don't know why they are. So. Wow, you never heard from him after he was like your... Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny, Joe. Isla says. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, we never heard from him since, like Joe. That Joe from the 90s videos. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I did some cement work. Yeah. Did all the cement work I've done, although it's no professional job. It's only a half-ass job, but I mean, at least it's no dirt here anymore. I mean, so you never heard from him again, yeah. Telling you. Yeah, I guess I hear about Vic, you having a depression or something. Yeah, I'll hope you feel better. I mean, over the next little bit. I mean, yeah, I mean, my depression, I still get it, but it's minor. I mean, it's minor right now. I mean, but I've been fine. I mean, it hasn't been an issue, but it's gonna happen here and there for me still. I still get it. I mean, here and there. But I mean, the only thing I could say is just I don't let it control you. I mean, you just don't let it control you. I mean, that's the best thing I could say. Nice lighting, huh? Plant-based MD. Yeah. Telling you. Right. Jay Bullet says, I have my cat outside and he leaves all the time and his name is Oscar de la Whiskers. How funny. Does Hector watch ice hockey? Not really. Isla says depression is like an uninvited visitor. Always shows up unannounced. Yeah, oh yeah. Big time. Depression, like your patio lights, yeah. It's cute, huh? With the bistro lights. And I guess I'll leave them behind in this house when they buy it, Does Cynthia have cats? Yeah. Yeah, I guess Cynthia does have one. Hello there. Hi, hello there. Telling you. Are both of my brother's fathers? Yes, they are. I mean, I know. Yeah, they both had kids, apparently. Yeah, Hector's watching. Hector's a Raiders fan, big time. Hi, Frankie G. Hi, and thank you for your greeting. Brian is asking me, what age do I plan on retiring? Well, I mean, as soon as I feel ready. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if I'm 55 or if I'm 75. As soon as when I feel ready, I'm gonna retire. But the thing is, I mean, well, I'm not sure. I mean, if I could probably, I don't know what the retiring age is, where we could collect SSI or whatever the word is. Why are we moving? Well, we want to upgrade. We want to upgrade to like a bigger house and a more quieter area. We want a quieter area. I mean, have I ever visited places in the East Coast? Not really. If you're talking about like New York, nope. Telling you. And let me see. Yeah, so you're moving, Gil? You go, well, it's supposed to be. I mean, if everything goes well, I mean, you heard that fireworks? We're getting fireworks here now. Well, so we're supposed to be looking at houses next week sometime. Well, I mean, Father's Day, I mean, the realtor was going to be off this weekend, I guess. But starting Monday, well, as soon as this house goes up for sale, that's when we would start looking for a new one, because we're going to be selling this house under contingency. Contingent, meaning that like the any potential buyer of this house would agree or would have to understand that they will have to wait until I find a new place. But I mean, I'm just gonna let the Lord do the work. I mean, I'm just gonna let the Lord direct what happens next. You know, I mean, whatever happens, it happens. I'm just gonna let the Lord take over on that one, because I'm not gonna. That will not stress out or anything. Telling you, there are parties and loud music every weekend. Nope, not really. I mean, there's no party. There's no loud music or parties here. I mean, you don't get it. People are pretty quiet over here, really. I mean, although we get the streets, you know, like, I mean, you get the street noise, you know, like the traffic noise, and then, of course, I mean, yeah, you get the street noise. Well, we want to move in a more, we want to move in an area where it's a little bit more peaceful. No loud bars. Well, I mean, we live pretty close to a bar over here. Well, it may not be easy to find a good deal on any new house that we buy, but on the other hand, though, with the market being hot, we probably might get a pretty good amount of money for this house, and the equity that we get, it would help offset the high price of the new house. So I mean, it may not be cheap, but to buy any new house, but the equity, the sale of this house and the equity we get for it, it will help offset the price of the new one, offset the high price of the new one. So yeah, I mean, hello there. And well, yeah, this could probably be a good selling point. You know, I mean, it would help sell the house quicker. I mean, I guess with all the things that I've done on it, it would help sell it quicker, or not quicker, but just it would help. It would probably help sell quicker, or for people who would be wanting to pay more if a house looks nice and stuff, or it catches more attention when a house looks nice. Richard Gunther, Would you live in Rialto? Yeah, I mean, I would. I mean, if we can't find a house over here in San Bernardino, and we would go over there too. I mean, well, this house, I mean, I know it's probably worth at least 350 minimum. I mean, we were like thinking about Rialto, but I mean, if the price, I mean, it seems like the prices are about the same almost. As San Bernardino is expensive, man. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I know. You can imagine JCS, the old house at Kaiser. My mom made a big mistake selling that house. Oh yeah, that was like the worst mistake that really ruined my mom's financial life since then. You know. Yeah, my mom. Yeah, yeah, because my mom back in 2001, she sold that Fontana house for $140,000 at the time in 2001, and right when she sold that Fontana house for $140,000, that's when suddenly the houses skyrocketed high. Right when she sold the house, you know. What worst of luck, man. That's the worst luck anybody can get, man. So that was the shittiest luck anybody, because my mom didn't have an idea that it was gonna happen, you know. So yeah. What do my kids think of me being a YouTuber? They like it, I guess. I mean, it's fun for them to see that their dad is a YouTuber. What are my thoughts about the Bay Area? Well, naturally, we like the Bay Area, but that's a very expensive area to live in. Compton. Well, Compton is a little bit far. We want to stick around. We want to stick like San Bernardino or this area. I mean, I guess. Telling you. Yeah, now we don't have luck finding a house in KCA because it's so expensive. Well, yeah. Telling you. Compton is a bad area. Says hello there. Yeah, just like San Bernardino is. Isla. I live in the Bay Area and I want to rent my house out. Oh yeah? Tell me, how much is the rent there in the Bay Area? How much does houses rent for there these days in the Bay Area? I know those areas are expensive. Or at least I think it is. Yeah, or maybe go Amish. You know, if it was possible, like, to just be homeless, I mean, I would. I mean, I would be homeless for 3 months and save like $10,000. That's literally too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's literally, you could save like. Oh yeah, I said $3,000 for rent of a 1-bedroom apartment in the Bay Area. Wow, yeah, that's what I figured. Beach areas, they're very expensive, man. They're very expensive. Yeah. At least 2,000 for. Well, yeah. Well, I know I heard $3,000, but I know. And then Kayla is saying Compton is better known than San Bernardino. I never heard of San Bernardino. Kayla, you're funny, girl. You never heard of that? That's funny. Live in an RV. Yeah, well, yeah. It was a cool imagination to think of that. You know, when I had the travel trailer one time, you know, like, I mean, it would be nice to just bring along a trailer and just like, go find a spot and just live there, you know, but. Yeah. Well, you know, like the Bay Area, of course, and the beach areas, I mean, when you're close to the beach, it's super expensive, man. Oh, yeah. San Francisco, oh, yeah, that's one of the most expensive areas in the entire world. I mean, oh, well, I would think of it that way. Well, I know there's places in the world that even more expensive than San Francisco and stuff. But but in San Bernardino, you could get a 4 bedroom, like you can get a house that's more nicer than my mom's house in Fontana for about $2,500 a month here in San Bernardino. You can get a really nice 4 bedroom house, 2-story house in San Bernardino for about $3,000 a month in San Bernardino, or $2,800 a month. Telling you, Rajab the man. Hi. Telling you, Ravioli Rolly. Brian, Inglewood, California. Yeah, RVs. I mean, well, RV. Well, if it was a travel trailer, I mean, I know a travel trailer probably wouldn't be so bad. But I know RVs, it could be a nightmare. I mean, I'm guessing on that, though. I know I hear about RVs. I mean, yeah. DJ Lou, my Orange County shoebox townhome got a price for $550. Oh yeah, it's believable. Do I have any old coins? Max Alalas is asking me. Well, not really. Telling you, Kevin DeSono. Yeah, I'm curious on what it's gonna look like. I don't know. I'm still wondering what we're gonna end up going into. I'm telling you. Wow, this is the backyard right here. Show us some more of the house. So yeah, this is telling you. Well, thank you very much, JDM Rock 20 for your greeting. Jay Buffett, see you later. I got to get up for work at 2:30, so good night. Okay. Telling you, Alec, telling you. Well, I'll naturally do a house tour of any new places that we get. Yeah, that's what's great about this house. Like, the backyard is big. It's a big backyard. It's what I like here, yeah. It's true there, I mean. But it's likelihood that any new place that we might get may not have a yard this big. It's probably not going to have a yard this big. But it could be a nice thing in the aspect of being lower maintenance. We would not have to do as much work. This backyard requires some amount of work to keep it clean, but since I did all these rocks and stuff, it's lower maintenance now. I mean, that doesn't require much maintenance. I mean, or the maintenance is easy here now. So, Kayla said, saw one of my colleagues posting about an apartment for rent in West Hollywood for $2,800 a month. And it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. You ain't lying about that. Oh, yeah. I mean, that was apartment for rent in West Hollywood. Dang. Telling you. Yeah, the work is amazing, huh? Stent. He-Man. No, Stander Man. Very good. Yeah, you know what? We need to get a... You know what? I want to set up a pole. And we have like a little pole, like a 10-foot pole. I want to set it up. Yeah, I want to set up a pole over here, for this summer while we're still here. I mean, did I get vaccinated? Yes, I did. I got the Pfizer one. Yeah, I got vaccinated a couple months ago. Have they tried stealing catalytic converters on any car from down San? Yeah, I haven't heard of anything. I mean, I haven't heard of any cases of people stealing catalytic converters from cars. At least not in my town. I mean, my brother-in-law had his catalytic converter stolen in San Diego. Yeah, you heard me right, San Diego. I mean, my brother-in-law had a catalytic converter stolen from his Prius, you know, like a Toyota Prius that he had, and it was over in San Diego too. I mean, in the nice area of San Bernardino too. I mean, he had one stolen. I never had that happening to me though. I mean, I wouldn't want that to happen to any of my cars because I don't have insurance on them. I only have liability only, and it was only the Camaro that has collision insurance, that has comprehensive insurance, but the rest of the cars don't have them, doesn't have insurance. Yeah. Telling you. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, the things that we do on a house, it's naturally gonna bring up the value. But I mean, it's not so much of that. But you know, the thing is, like, things that we do on a house, like the good upgrades or whatever, it can make it either easier to sell it quicker, or it would add value to a house when we do stuff on it. But or if it doesn't add any value to the house, it would just make it quicker to sell. I mean, but I don't think it would be a problem to sell the house. So I mean, DJ Lou said, well, I mean, the realtor says 350 for this house. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and it's a 1,300 square feet, 1,360 square feet. Because it has like a little bonus room in this house. So, I mean, the room is not bad in this house, so really. But we just want a house that has 2 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms at least. And we want a place that's in a quieter area. You know, we want a quieter area. Telling you. Do I need to wear a mask when I go to travel? What do you? Oh, man. Hello there, Chess. I got vaccinated, still get very dull pain in my arm every few weeks and for a few hours on occasion. Wow, does anyone get that? I don't know. I feel like I was getting a lot of symptoms of COVID, you know, like I feel like I was getting a lot of those, and for all I know, I probably had it. But I never gotten sick or anything, you know. Yeah, Jared is right on that one. Telling you. I'm telling you. So, yeah. And this is the garage. Susan said, when's the next time capsule upload? Probably in the next few days or the next day or so. I mean, telling you. Will I do a house tour of the new house? Well, yeah, naturally I will. When we get settled, yeah, naturally. Telling you. KDB says, I haven't been feeling sick since before the pandemic, knock on wood, but I'm vaccinated though, so I'm good. I mean, yeah, I got vaccinated myself. Telling you. The Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer are the worst. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, they actually cut off Johnson & Johnson for now because someone had a bad effect on it. I don't know, but so. Wow, Silver Droid said, hi, Silver Droid. Wow, we should have a little fan barbecue before we leave. If we do, that is. DJ Lou, nice DJ equipment. What music? Well, I used to I love the deep house music, but I like everything now these days. Well, it's mostly like deep house or popular music or pop music, popular music. You know, like. Oh yeah, houses are not selling well. Yeah, I mean, I wonder. I mean. Telling you. Well, we're gonna see what happens. We'll see. We're gonna see what happens. If it doesn't go through, it doesn't go through. The sale of the house or the move-in process or whatever. Finding a new house, whatever. If it doesn't go through, it doesn't go through. But if it does, it does. But one thing that's really important is one thing very important is I want to make sure that we're happy with the move, with anything that happens out of this. Because I'm just praying to the Lord to make sure that we're happy with everything that we do, with everything how it goes before we make the move. Before we do that, I want to make sure that we're gonna be happy with it, you know, before. Otherwise, I mean, I just want to make sure. I mean, I'm praying to the Lord with that, you know. Because otherwise we're just gonna leave things the way it is. I mean, we're just gonna stay here. If something doesn't go right, then yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay. I mean, but otherwise, I mean, but the Lord is gonna take us to where He wants to take us. So, telling you. I'm telling you. Hi, Lewis. How long? Well, the place hasn't even gone on sale yet. I mean, it hasn't even gone up on sale yet. And it's gonna be this week sometime. Hi, Sonny, because I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, hi, Eric Peterson. Sorry I missed your videos recently. Oh yeah? Wow, you're seeing them right now. Telling you. You're the one that lives in Woodland Hills or something? You live in Woodland Hills, right? That's what I think I remember seeing on one of your comments. Woodland Hills. That's like kind of like a neighboring city of LA, right? Telling you. Do your kids want to leave the house? Well, my kids want to live in a nicer house, like a 2-story house. We're going to see if we can get one, but otherwise, we just want to live more like north somewhere. Oh, yeah. That's what I remember. Eric Peterson. Well, thank you very much for your comment, LL. Yeah, I just wanted to see. I mean, moving out. I mean, it's like not something that I want to do so badly. I mean, I just want to see how it goes. I mean, just want to let it roll through. I mean, see how it goes. If it works out good, it works. If not, that's fine. I mean, I'm good with it. I mean, whatever way it happens, what can we? I mean, if something happens that we cannot control, then what can we do? Well, I like this house. I'm happy here. I mean, for the time being, I'm happy here. I mean, but we want an upgrade. But I mean, if it doesn't work because of this or that, then that's fine. I mean, but of course, I mean, it'd be nice if it works out. But I want to be sure that we're gonna be happy, though. I want to make sure that we're gonna be happy before we make the decision to move. You know. In all ways, not just in one way or the other, I know. So anyway, telling you. How did your siblings learn Spanish? Did you learn? Well, unfortunately, I never, I don't know why I never knew the language. Spanish, you know, like, I don't know why I never got the language, you know. Telling you. Buy another trailer. Yeah, houses are cheaper in Menifee and Hammond. You know, even places like Apple Valley and even Marina Valley and Apple Valley is like only like 30 miles from here. Apple Valley and places like that, they're cheap. You know, they're actually cheap to buy there. You know, but problem is, I mean, it would be a big commute for us. You know, and Jenny Lynn, you know, she doesn't drive yet, so I mean, it's harder. So it would be too far for us. Well, anyways, our kids are growing fast. They are. I mean, Clarice and Natalie, they're growing quick because they're teenagers now. What town is my job in? It's in no, my job is over by that Ontario Mills Mall, literally, like almost across the street of the Ontario Mills Mall, like right behind Costco. That's where my job is at. It's like in Rancho. Telling you. Do I listen to modern music that sounds like past decade? Well, I have no idea. I'm telling you. Yeah, so do you listen to modern music that sound past? So I guess there's some modern music that does sound like 80s. You know, I haven't really paid much attention, you know. Oh yeah, Barstow. Well, Barstow would be a place that would be pretty cheap to buy a house there, but there's no jobs anywhere there. I mean, the commute would be too far. I mean, way too far. Well, but then again, I mean, there's no jobs there, at least not that I know of anyway. In your childhood, what was the most spoken English? Well, it was mostly, my mom, it was half and half actually, English and Spanish. Am I an Elvis fan? I like some of that music, Elvis Presley. I'm not a total fan, but I mean, I like some of the music there, apparently. Am I work at the same place? Yes, it is. I still have the same job from the last 2 years now. Hugo, what was your favorite subject back in when you school? I loved woodshop. I loved the woodshop course. What's the minimum wage? It's $14 an hour right now in California. But I know it's going to be $15 next year. You know, going on to January. The minimum wage is 15. It's going to be 15 now. So I'm telling you. Kennedy said, the hell with luck. Create my own opportunity. I'm telling you. Louis Magana. Yo, Gilby, is Heckler happy living? I guess. I mean, Hector, I guess he likes it there. One of the reasons is because there's not much traffic like it is over here. I mean, like here in California, you know. But right now, he's actually working at home, you know, like online, you know. Yeah, so. Jared has a funny comment here. He says, can't wait for Gilbert's video in 2031 when he rides his bike back to this house. You know, this one right here. Saying, and blogs about how it's changed and relives the memories. Like what I do with the other houses, you know, that do. Like I like to ride my bike by the Covina house, you know, like in the Fontaine. I like to do that. I always do that, you know, yeah. How funny. Yeah, I probably would be doing that too with this house, you know, if we do move, you know, if it does go through, I mean, yeah. How many years did I use hi on Wilfred CO? How many years did you record using my own camera? At least 20. At least 20 years. Patricia Cruz says no water in Vegas. Well, it gets pretty hot over there. I guess it's more hotter over there. I mean, that's what I think I'm hearing. But it gets pretty hot over here too in California. I mean, and I think you should stay in that house. It's been there for you. I'm telling you, I mean, if anything happened, I mean, what? I would stay here. I mean, if anything was gonna happen, what can I? Only if something happens, then I don't mind staying here. I mean, what can I say? Telling you. I would just make it look more. I would just fix the yard. I would just, I mean, do landscaping the front and everything. I would do that eventually and all that stuff. Yeah, imagine. Well, that's another interesting question. Like, if any of those houses that I used to live in, if those became on sale, and I had the money to buy them, would I buy those? The answer to that question is probably not. Believe it or not, I probably would not, because I mean, it's just I don't feel the vibe. Even though it's a place that used to be a place that I lived in, I just wouldn't feel the vibe in it. You know, and that's just the way of how I could explain it. Like if say the Kaiser Street house, like the one my mom used to live. Like imagine if that house was for sale. Imagine if that house was for sale and we had the money to buy the house. Would I buy it, or would we buy that house, or would we want the house? Probably not, though. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I mean, we probably wouldn't, you know, because I don't know why. I mean, it's just yeah. I'm telling you, yeah. Stay in the house is meant for you, yeah. Yeah, if the Lord says so, yes. I mean, maybe take the 350 and move to Philippines. Yeah. The Philippines, I mean, it was fun being there, and people are nice there. They're friendly there and everything. But, I mean, you know, over here is where my life is at, you know. Yeah. Wilfred, yeah, I could sit on that chair. This Wilfred person is saying, can you sit on one of the red chairs behind you? Yeah, yeah, why not? Yeah, I'll sit on one of them. Which one should I sit on? Right here. Oh, shit. There you go. Oh, shit, I'm tired. I'll just stay here. Okay. Eric Kennedy says, I still have dreams of our old house in Hazel Crest, Illinois, huh? Oh, yeah. I get a lot of dreams that I was still living in the... I get a lot of dreams about is the house in Covina. I get a lot of dreams about the house when we used to live in the Covina. Well, it's funny, because it's like I get a lot of dreams. I get a lot of dreams like that, like in that I was visiting my mom in the Covina house, the one in the on the Edna Place Street, the one with the 1988 video. Yeah, that's the dog. Where was he? Yeah. Thank you very much for your greeting, Mark Blanco. Happy Father's Day, my friend. Well, thank you very much. The girls are good. My kids, they're all good. Patricia says you have stupid dreams. You know, it's funny because speaking of which, dreams, I had a dream that I was driving along in my Kia, my daily driver, and suddenly the car started fishtailing. It started fishtailing, and then it spun out of control, and it landed, and it scraped. It went on its side, scraping on the road for about a mile. And then at the end, I was able to get out of the car and upright it. I was able to upright the car myself, but now I had a big scratch but it's still good though. The car was still running and going and everything in my dream. That was in my dream where I fishtailed and it flipped on the side and scraped. But the interpretation of that dream, it's my credit score. That's how my credit score looks. Because like the fishtailing of the car means that I made mistakes on the credits on my credit card, and I mean I messed up on it a little bit. And then the car going on the side and interprets as like the result of messing up on the credit. But when I was able to upright the car, that means the interpretation of that part of the dream was when I decided to work it out with the creditors and start paying them again. That's the interpretation of uprighting the car. And then since the car was still going, but it had big scratches on the side, but it was still going, that means the scratches on the side of the car means that my credit got damaged a little bit, but it's still going though. Our credit is actually good enough right now. I mean, believe it or not. So that was the interpretation of my dream. Yeah, of the dream that I had of my car flipping on the side. So yeah, I mean that was a good one. That was a good one right there. Cause I was able to interpret that one right there. I mean the dream about the car, when my car fishtailed and flipped on the side. That's when I messed up on my credit. That's the interpretation of messing up on my credit. But when I was able to upright the car, that's when I worked out with the creditors and started paying them back again. And then, but now my car had a big scratch on the side from the scrape, but it was still going. That's the interpretation on how my credit score looks, and it's okay. I mean, telling you. Hi, Gil, the one who's watching my live right now. Telling you. Hi, Ed. Can you upload the first video of your... Actually, I do have that video right now on my old camera. I do have my very first video up on YouTube. I actually even titled it my very first video ever. 1988, March 26th. 1988. That's my very first video. I actually have it up on YouTube right now. It's 200 degrees outside and the sun just went down. Seems really... It's not that hot, is it? Eric Peterson. I think it's more like 100. And, I mean, it could feel like 200 degrees sometimes. Kayla. Hi, Kayla. Samuel Cruz. The 50-year-old Gil talking to another. How funny. Telling you. Do I like Fast and Furious? I've seen that movie. I only seen a part of it. I should see that movie more. I mean, I should see more of it. Those videos are great, oh yeah? Which video are you, which one are you speaking of? Well, I know I've uploaded several videos, including the video of me riding my bike in 2001, because I was showing cows. I was riding to Cynthia and my mom's apartment that day. It was a 10-mile ride up there and 10 miles back. I was really into riding my bike at that time. I tell you, I was really into it back then. I loved doing that at the time. That was 20 years ago, too. Old Dirty Castro said, did you get along well with Alfonso or Alonso? What? Yeah. I got along with him really well. I mean, I never had any problems with the guy. He was nice, you know. He was a nice person, you know. Alonso, he was nice to me. I mean, very nice. I mean, I never had a problem with the guy. He was a good guy to me. I mean, apparently. I mean, yeah. Eric Peterson made a mistake on how many degrees it was. 200 degrees. Telling you. Louis McGanna. Yo, Gilby, what's up? Any Nintendo 64 gameplay from... I do. I know I do have... I don't think I uploaded it yet, and I think I'll find one. I mean, I'll find a video like that. I have a little bit of it. I mean, I know I do. Well, actually, I do. I do actually have some videos uploaded about that. I mean that was earlier. Like that was in 2001 when I was talking about a mobile home, wanting to move into a mobile home. Yeah, I think that was like somewhere around March. I think it was probably March of 2001 when I was renting the room and I was playing Glover. You probably remember that. You probably might have seen that video when I was playing Glover. What's up, Gil? Hi. What accent is that? Telling you, I have no idea. You're about to go fishing? Really? Well, I must. What time is it where you're at? Phobia Raw Earth. Atari 2600, Eric Peterson says. Well, I still have it, but it's not working properly. I have to find out what's going on, with the Atari that I have. Knockout drops. Happy Father's Day. Thank you very much for your greeting. Josh Fernandez is asking Jenny Lynn, what did she study for? I know Jenny Lynn studied for something with to do with the medical, like a doctor or like a medical CNA and stuff like that, or RN. One of those things. I love all the old videos. Well, thank you very much, Eric Peterson. Well, I got lots more coming up, but I think I'm going to be uploading more of the 2000, like random 2000 videos going up to 2009. I'm probably going to start doing that. But of course, I'll probably still do some 90s videos. The 80s, I pretty much have everything of the 80s up by now. Samuel Cruz says, Gil, how are you living back in 90? Yeah. Telling you. Hang on, I gotta check something. Telling you. So, yeah. What did it used to work? What did Alonzo do? I can't even remember what he used to do. Yeah. Telling you. Perico is bad for your health. What is Perico? I thank you very much, Standerman, for your gift. Thank you very much for that. Medge626, how y'all doing? I'm doing good. Not bad. Telling you. Kayla's asking me, have I ever played Crash Bandicoot? I should actually try that game because it looks like it's one of those action or adventure games, like a Mario Brothers type thing, or like a Rayman 64 type game. Yeah. So, Little Bear, you're back. Very good. Uh-oh. Telling you. Well, yeah, I could actually download that game, too. I was actually looking through the Nintendo shop. Yeah. Did Raymond ever always work in security? Or I don't know what other jobs that Raymond, Jose, my cousin. I know he used to work as a security, Yeah, my cousin used to work as a security. He used to do that, yeah, I remember. Daniel says he's heading to bed. Okay, good night. Yeah. Telling you. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I have the game Bad for a Day on the Xbox One. You know, it was like a rare memories type pack or something, and it has that game. I don't know the name. I think it's called Rare Replay. It's like a bundle that we could buy, download on the Xbox One, or we could buy that game as a disc for the Xbox One, and it has that game in it. You know, like Bad Fur Day. I hear the Facebook Messenger beeping. Oh yeah, no, yeah, cause somebody. I mean, I was getting messages there. What about the Atari VCS video computer system, huh? Well, I have the Atari, and I have to service it. I mean, because like, or it might be the switch box that might be bad. Telling you, cocaine, yeah. How about your last video of your old camera? Where is it at? Well, I mean, I don't even. Well, I know I was uploading videos using. I was making videos like modern blogs using my old camcorder. Yeah. Have I seen the original Nintendo Virtual Boy console? I never actually seen that. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, you probably remember me like blogging on the 4th of July thing. I would love to see a movie about your life. Well, you come to the right place. Only the thing is that it's for real. It's real though. They should. I mean, they should make a movie about me. Oh man. Well, I do have videos from 2006. I don't know if I might have one. I might have a 2006 video on YouTube now, but I'm not really sure. I could go. Well, like I said, I wanted to go ahead and upload random videos from this decade, you know, or from the 2000s decade. Like instead of just 2001, I want to start uploading random years of the 2000 decade, you know, meaning it could be 2002, 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 and 9, 2009. Because I think, well, I have a lot of interesting videos, but I only have so much time to upload those things. Because I have a lot. I mean, I have a ton of videos still. The year 2000, you know. I have a ton of it. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Telling you. I should do a reenactment of one of my classic videos. I'm telling you, what's my favorite game of all time? I love all Mario Brothers games, particularly like Mario Galaxy and Mario 64, but I love those Mario games, especially like in the current games like Mario Galaxies and the Galaxy 2. I liked those games. Those games are a lot of fun. I love those. I love those type of games, the Mario Brothers games. Oh, thank you very much, Stander Man, for your gift. Great job, Gil. Well, thank you very much. Thank you so much for your gift. Very good. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. Stander Man. Stander Man. Let's see. Very good. Yeah. Do I think people can ever be more friendly like the 80s and 90s since people are made so moody by so... I mean, I don't know. I mean, What would Ice Boy, Lee Boy, 2K1 is asking. So I don't know, man. It's hard to say, man, because people seems to be moody more and more these days, and it doesn't seem like it's getting any better, you know. And for me, I don't even really like to be out here much because of it, you know. Yeah, I mean, telling you. Yeah, I gotta upload random 2000s videos, like instead of just 2000. I'm gonna be focusing on 2001 this year, but along with other years. I have not uploaded much of 2002, and I think I'm gonna upload some 2002s. I have a lot in 2002. Yeah, Mario Galaxy was so much fun. No, yeah, I love that game. I still love it right now. I'm playing that right now on the Switch. Yeah, that the three game pack. That game is a lot of fun. I'm having playing it right now. Yeah. Eric Rodriguez. Well, thank you very much for your greeting. Happy Father's Day, Gil. God bless you and may you have Christ. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure is. Do any of your nieces or nephews speak Spanish? Well, I think so. I'm not really sure. Telling you. I'm telling y'all. Chris Diaz. The movie starring story by produced written by PG-13. I'm telling you. How's anxiety going for me? Well, I was having some, like in the recent month. I mean, I was having so much anxiety with the heart because my heart was beating like hard, and I was like feeling a lot of palpitations and stuff. I was feeling so much of that I went to the doctor, to the not an ER, but I went to the urgent care, and I needed them to check my heart. So they gave me a monitor, like a heart monitor, like a kind of like a Holter monitor, like where I wear it on my chest for a week. And they didn't find anything. I mean, they just found the typical, like, you know, like the palpitation. Well, you know, like there's a word for that. But, I mean, they didn't find anything, though. I mean, they didn't find anything, like, serious enough or anything. So, I mean, it was all anxiety, apparently. I mean, anxiety was causing my heart to do that, you know. So I had anxiety, of course, like typical. Oh, man, it's funny. James Wood says, the exception recording to your own instances regarding the proclamation of video cameras which are intended to seduction of the most appropriate capture recording devices. It's funny, the comment is hard for me to understand that one. Well, anyway, kind of. Well, I had an idea of what he meant to say, but thank you very much for your comment. Cold Stone, Steve Boston. Very high, Ernesto. Villes. Treshen. Have you been sleeping more or less? I've been sleeping good. I mean, my sleep schedule's been okay. It's been good lately, but I'm using this machine for like the sleep apnea, and I feel like it's working pretty well. I mean, it works quite well. It helps me breathe properly through my sleep, and I'm not snoring or anything, you know. Lee Boy said, when you were younger, we treated people as we found them. We weren't encouraged to create artificial divisions like the corporate media does. Yeah, I would guess so. Kayla said, life before Jenny Lynn, Claire said, oh yeah, I mean, all of the videos that I have up until 2003, and before that, that was before I met Jenny Lynn, you know. Yeah, big fans in Alaska. Very good. Are you one of them? Nancy Johnson. Yoshi says, "Do I like Super Mario Sunshine?" And, I never played that game, but that three-pack game on the Switch, it has that game on it, and I barely started trying, and it looks like something that's interesting. I'm gonna be getting into that game now. I'm liking that game too, cause I like those type of games. I mean, I'm gonna be playing that more. I mean, it's from 2002. I guess it came out on the GameCube, I guess. And the Mario Sunshine. I'm gonna be playing that game. Yeah, it seems like a fun game actually. How's Arnold? Haven't seen him in any videos lately. Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, in 2001. I know like we did gatherings in those times, and we did a lot of them back then. Telling you, Mex American are always good. Telling you, well, thank you again, Standerman. Very good again for your gift. You're a really hard worker, and you did a great job on your patio. Oh yeah, I mean, my patio it came out nice, huh? I did this too. I mean, I built all this. Telling you. Thank you very much, Standerman. Standerman, very nice. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, very good. Yeah, nice. Telling you. Christy says, "Glad your heart and health is doing better." I mean, it's good. I mean, they didn't find anything apparently. I mean, hi, Mars Gold. You have big fans in Alaska. Like, who lives in Alaska? Are you one of them, Nancy Johnson, who happens to live that way? To live over there? Ryan Jackson. Hi, Ryan Jackson. Lee Boy 2K1 said, "Mara Sunshine is good if you master the flood water." Yeah, the cannon, the water cannon. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Lionel Messi said, "Hi, man. Hey, man. Every time I see one of your vlogs from the year 1995, I always find it weird that what's happening in that year that I was born." Oh, yeah. Well, thank you very much for your comment. Great job, Cold Stone says. "How did you learn to do all that construction?" I just kind of like picked it up, like over time, with like watching people doing it, or even going on YouTube as well. Or what I do is like I look at some structures in other houses, and I kind of study on how I look at how the nails are put together, and I study it a little bit, and then I act it out, and that's how I did it. That's how I kind of got the idea. Yeah. 65 band 2105 said, "Your outdoor setup looks very neat." Oh, thank you very much. Everybody loves this backyard, It's cute, huh? YouTube videos, yeah, that's how we figure out things. Telling you. So, yeah. Have I been in a band or no? Never. I haven't been in any of those before. Have I ever played Mario Odyssey on the Switch? Well, yeah, actually, we have that game, but I forgot that I had that game. Yeah, Odyssey. I remember I bought the game right when it came out too. Yeah, Mario Odyssey. Yeah. Well, I haven't really got into that game, but I need to get into that. I forgot about that game. Yeah. Telling you. Yeah. The yard is looking wonderful. It's nice, huh? That's what's great about this backyard. I like these little bistro lights right here. It's cute, huh? This little area is cute, huh? Oh, man. Yeah, this is a cute area. This little bear guy keeps asking me the same question. Lee Boy says, Gil, I always wanted to buy a game console from America when I lived in the UK as a kid, but now I'm emigrated here. It was so cool to buy a Genesis Mini from. That's funny, yeah. Well, that's good though. Now you got your chance on it. Are there mosquitoes in California? Well, actually, we haven't had any mosquitoes here. I mean, I haven't had a problem with mosquitoes here. I mean, Benson, man. Hi, Benson, man. No, man. The hammock. Oh, you love the hammock, huh? Yeah. Mosquitoes, so. Well, I guess mosquitoes. I mean, well, Eric Peterson says something about having mosquitoes in LA last year, and they never remember having them in the past. You know, I don't have any mosquitoes here. I mean, I haven't had a problem with them here. I mean, at least mosquitoes. Last year we had mosquitoes in Beverly Hills and Woodland Hills, Tarzana. You know, that's funny though. I mean, mosquito. I haven't had a mosquito here. I mean, at least not here. I mean, never like in any of the areas that I lived in. I never had a problem with mosquitoes. But I don't know about. I think in the Philippines there is. But I mean, yeah. How hot was it for you today? I mean, I think it was like about 100 today here. How long have we had the Camaro? We had it for a little more than 2 years now. We haven't had any issues with it, because we're not even driving it that much, though, really. It's only for the weekends. Hmm. Hmm. Time to clean myself up there. Telling you. Cold Stone said, you would think that I could get into the Guinness World Book of Records for vlogging for over. Well, yeah, with videotapes and stuff, like, well, having videos from, probably, maybe. When are you gonna go back to Southern California amusement park? Was it at SeaWorld San Diego? Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I know we have an amusement park, like, 'cause we have Castle Park in Riverside. It's not too expensive to get in there. Lee Boy said, did you see the Atari Classic console that was released last year online? It has a classic button HDMI. I haven't seen. Well, I know they have a bunch of those. What's your favorite snacks and soda? I love Pepsi or Coke. And I still like Cheetos, or I like Cheetos still. Good night. Little Bear still says, good night. Standard man. Well, thank you again for your gift. Standard man said, "What advice would you give to lazy people like me who can't imagine doing the work to redecorate on a backyard? You put so much in." That's a good question. Maybe I think I could probably try making a video about that or something, you know. But what I mean, it's like the thing I could say about that is just what can I say about it? What too lazy like can't imagine. Well, just look at how I did mine, and then that would probably give you an idea of what you want to do with the yard, you know. Yeah. So I mean, you know what you do? You just Google landscape ideas. That's what you do. You Google landscaping ideas, and then you get it from there. Or you know what you do? You just drive around like different houses and look at any house like anything that catches your attention, any house or any landscaping that you see, like houses, like if you come around a house that has some cool landscaping, you go check it out and you study how it looks, and you study at what they did on it, and then you go from there. I mean, that's kind of like what I did too. I mean, yeah, I mean that's how you could do it. I mean, yeah. The Fonz 94. You're a time traveler at this point. Oh yeah. Well, I just came back from 2001 just yesterday. Telling you. What's happening? Dude, you go, bro. Nick says, I have no idea why this is on my feed. You're funny. Yeah, I wonder why it's on your feed. Well, you've come to the right place if you want to go back in time. I mean, if you want to ride in my time machine, you hop onto this channel, and you can travel back to any time you want, dating back to 1988, and you'll be able to see my time machine will take you to 1988, and you'll see what things looked like in 1988 and the 90s. Welcome to my time machine. Telling you. Eric Peterson said, it's great to make your backyard so nice. Mine is almost as good. We are lucky in California to have good weather. Yeah, I mean, the weather is good over here compared to like the other areas, like other states. I mean, the weather is known to be nicer in California than anywhere because it's not humid here anyway. At least we don't have humidity here. I mean, it doesn't get humid. At least not in my area anyway. It gets hot, but it gets hot, but it's not humid. Not like Philippines, you know. Philippines is super humid there. It's really uncomfortable when a place gets really humid. Really uncomfortable. Telling you. Nick Silva, have a good night. Well, have a good night to you too, and welcome aboard on my time machine. Whenever you feel like traveling back in time, you hop on my time machine, and you get to ride on my time machine for free. You just go on my channel, and you just hop into any terminal of my channel, to whichever terminal will take you to whichever decade you want to go to, and you have it right there. I'm telling you. Oh man. Still stressing, big boss. Still stressing, big boss. Charlie Grace said, what are you stressing about? Hi, Icer Freeze Jack. Telling you. Telling you. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. I'm still streaming, I guess. I don't have anything else to do. This is my day off, so I mean, and then tomorrow, well, I go to work tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Eric Peterson agrees with me that Cheetos is really good. I love Cheetos. I still love Cheetos. Will I buy a 2021 car? Well, if I had the money, I would, but I'm kind of happy with my Kia for now. I mean, if I had money, I mean, if I had a lot of money lying around, I would, but I mean, otherwise, I mean, I'm happy with what I have for now. I mean, if I was gonna buy any new cars, I'd probably pick out either a Toyota or it would be a Kia. Probably be another Kia. It would probably like be a Kia Forte or something. Meltdown, hi Meltdown. If someone made money off of your video and didn't tell you, well, yeah, I mean, I know that I'm seeing it. I mean, I'm seeing that. Well, they're eventually gonna get screwed. They're eventually gonna get caught, by me. Eventually, it's gonna happen, because it's not fair. It's not fair that like they're making money off of something that I made. I know some people. I know some people had used my video and they got millions of views on it, and I know how much money they get per million views. I mean, you can make as much as $10,000 for a million views. Like, I mean, that's not fair. I mean, it's not really fair. It's not fair at all. Telling you, Cold Stone says hot Cheetos or regular. Well, regular Cheetos for me. I like the crunchy ones, I think. But you know what? I miss the old brands, the old ones, like back in the '80s when the brands of Cheetos, those specific brands. I miss those ones. Like I know there was one brand that was called Laura Scutters. Oh man, I used to love the Cheetos from that brand. And there was another one by Bell brand, but they were just in a little pack. I love those, man. That was so good, man. Eric Peterson said it's the best seat behind the house in a nice environment. Makes you. Oh yeah, it is. It is cute, huh? Yeah, I mean, this is a cute environment, huh? And this is San Bernardino too. Telling you. Lee Boy said I should rename my channel. Gil, the 80s guy, your channel would probably boost even more. And you'd be not. I'm telling you. I don't know what I had plans on. I don't know what I was planning to rename my channel, but I don't know. I mean, my name. But that's a good. Well, I would probably rename it. Welcome to my time capsule. Something like maybe, but I don't know if I would plan on changing my name, my channel name. But I mean, I should. Keeverick said, well, the projects on the backyard here, it is part of the reason why I did it, because of anxiety and depression. It's part of the reason, really, I mean, why I did the projects, including the garage. It's part of it, to kill the depression and stuff. How did you let the time go by so fast? Well, I mean, I accidentally set the flux capacitor to 2021 and now we're stuck over here. Yeah, I mean, I should have, I mean, when I set the flux capacitor, I was supposed to, I mean, I accidentally knocked the switches with my elbow and now we ended up in 2021 and I don't know what to do. Telling you. now we're stuck in 2021. I'm telling you. Yeah. I wouldn't kill one part of the money. Why wouldn't? Yeah, I know. I know I've seen some videos of mine posted on other people's channels. But it's not, I mean, it's not often though, really. It's not, and besides, people like, one of you guys actually do tell me, one of you guys actually do alert me, about it. I mean, so I mean, I don't really have to worry about it. Thanks for you guys to alert me when you guys alert me about it. I know some of you actually alert me, and I thank you guys for that. Yeah. Gil has the best video. He was smart enough to, yeah. Yeah, you got it. Telling you. Eric Peterson says, Ed Ubinas, 1985. Frankie says, I can't believe 2000 was 20 years ago. Yeah, imagine that. Well, 2001, it was 20 years. And the terrorist attack is almost 20 years anniversary now. Charlie said, why isn't it like 2001 for you right now? Like, and now you let the time pass by fast. I don't know. Like I said, because of I accidentally pushed the switches on the flux capacitor. Telling you. Do I still listen to freestyle music? Yeah. Here and there, yeah. I think my phone is running out of batteries. Telling you. So, yeah. So, Eric Peterson says, weather is better in Hawaii. Well, I can imagine that. But it gets boring there. How does Hawaii get boring? It'd be, well, I don't even know. Well, I don't know how. I've never been there before, so I never tried to watch a video about Hawaii or anything, I gotta plug in my phone. Telling you. Ah, Harold. Well, yeah. Charlie says no time didn't fly by you. It just spawned in 2021. Well, we're stuck in 2021. Telling you. I sure said you are the best. Well, thank you very much for that comment. Because I'm glad I was able to give you guys a ride in my time machine. Telling you. What's the hottest temperature I've ever seen in this area? About 120 degrees. It's the hottest it gets here in San Bernardino anyway, or in my area anyway. But it doesn't happen that often though. I mean, it's only probably maybe a week out of the year. I mean, what's my favorite cheats? I have no idea. Oh man. Frankie said you have a 60-hour week ahead of me, huh? Well, I'm typically doing 60 hours right now in my job now. What job requires 60-hour week? Well, I mean, a lot of jobs require. I mean, a lot of jobs make us work 60 hours these days. Well, we're Amazon. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised about that. Amazon. Telling you. Inventory control or order processor. I think, or if you're talking about order processing, I think it's like working on a computer, right? Like, yeah. Yeah. CA, thank you very much again, Stander Man, for your tip, for your gift. Very nice. Very good. Thank you very much again. Nice. Telling you. So that hotel he stayed in recently, I think the motel was like, or hotel was $150 a night. I think it was. Anthony Pulley said, "Hey man, I've been depressed lately, and you just made my night better right now. I'm glad to be of help for you there. Glad to be of help there. Very good. I'm glad to see that, I helped you there just being here. Yeah. Have I ever tried oven baked Cheetos, Gil? Nope. Never. Do I prefer 2001 or 2021? I'm happy here right now. 2021, I guess. Would you ever make an Instagram or two? No, well, I haven't tried doing that. I mean, when are you selling that? Well, next week sometime. Telling you. Gil, a YouTube vlogger of the past. I'm telling you. Very good. D-Lo. Hi, D-Lo. Born vlogger. Vlog. Giovanni Rodriguez says that I could name the channel Born Vlogger. Very interesting. Gil's time. That's like an idea. How funny. Are they? Yeah, I mean, there's fireworks over here all the time, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we're stuck in 2021, and the flux capacitor doesn't work at the moment, and we have to fix that. So we're stuck in, but we could go back to 2020 if you want. Telling you. Huh. I'm telling you. Yeah, so. I'm telling you, yeah, so. Yeah. I thank you one more time, Stander Man, for your gift. Very nice again. Thank you very much for your gift there. Yeah. Sadly, before you know it, it'll be 2026. Charlie Grace says. Let's see, I'm hearing something here. Oh, it was Jenny Lynn who walked outside. I was hearing like a gate or something. Let's go back to the 90s. Well, who's on me to go back to the 90s? We're gonna go in my time machine again. Telling you. Let's go back to 1980s. Did I get my vaccine? Yes, I did. I got my vaccine like a couple months ago, I think. I didn't feel anything, Telling you. Apple forever. Hi, Apple forever. Looks like somebody's playing the dog. There he is. Yeah. My anxiety is good. I mean, well, I had a recent anxiety like the other day, and my depression is okay. I mean, it's been under control, or I mean, it's been minimal lately. But my anxiety, I had an anxiety again, where my heart was beating like hard and palpitations, and you know, I went to I went to the urgent care about it, and so they gave me a monitor, like a Holter monitor, for a week, and you know, and they didn't find anything. So apparently it was anxiety. I mean, like, that's what anxiety likes to do to you. I mean, it likes to play around, you know. Anxiety likes to play, you know. But my depression has been minimal lately, so. Kennedy Anderson. You made it. I'm at work. I had to come see your video and show love. Very good. Well, have fun at your job. Another day in paradise, huh? I'm telling you. Do you ever feel the loneliness? I do all the time. It feels, well, I did in the early 90s. Yeah. Where my wife and kids, they're in the house playing, or they're just in the house, just kicking back in the house. Yeah. Yeah, the depression, you know, well, sometimes I just don't let it control me, you know. I mean, I don't let it control me, you know. But sometimes it's kind of hard to, like, to do those things that you need to do to stop it. I mean, like, because I would make myself get out and ride the bike or something. But sometimes, you know, it takes having to make yourself do something to divert your attention from it, you know. I mean, but it's hard to do that sometimes. What did I get for Father's Day? I got a Nintendo Switch. Oh, you want to see it? Let's go see it. Let me see. I'm going to show you my Switch. But eat dark chocolate for depression. You'll start laughing and feel great. Let me see. Where's my Switch? Is it inside of my house? Where is it? Telling you. Candidate. I really look up to your video, man. Keep up the good work. I was going through that too, and well, I'm glad to hear of that from you, Kennedy Anderson. Be rocking the Switch, huh? Oh yeah, you did see me in Walmart in 1974. Well, I don't know. I think Walmart came out in 1976, didn't it? You know, this is like when I sleep here. I sleep right here, right? This is my bed. And then this is what I see through the window when I'm sleeping. Yeah. Telling you. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's my Switch. I'm gonna go outside again. No, this was my Jenny. No, my wife bought me this today. Look. It's a Switch Lite. No, this is brand new. We just bought it. It's a blue one. It's a blue Switch Lite. And thank you again, Standerman, for your gift. Very nice. Thank you one more time. Very good. Your dad is gone. Oh, yeah, man. Sorry to hear about that. Charlie Grace. Sorry to hear about that. Charlie Grace. I have this game, for now, I have this game right here. What's this? I work tomorrow. Benson is asking me. Yeah, it's a blue one. I mean, I like the yellow one, but I mean, the blue one. I got the blue one. Is it? Yeah, I guess that's what it is. 3D All Stars. Is it rare? I don't know, man. This game, they have this game at the Walmart. I mean, it's like $60. It has Sunshine, Galaxy. Yeah, it has Sunshine, Galaxy, and 60 Mario 64. Yeah. Yeah, I was playing. Oh, they don't? They don't have this game anymore? The 3D, the Mario 3D? Or what is it? The Mario Stars or like the Super Mario 3D Star or whatever? They don't have that? Are you sure about that? I don't know. I mean, I feel like... Yeah, well, it's hard for me to hold the phone and play this at the same time. Telling you. Hey, Gil, we went by Jollibees, but didn't go in. What do you think of that play? Well, we like Jollibees. Was this game really discontinued? The Mario 3D, the All Stars. I guess it's 3D All Stars. How come they discontinued that game? I'm surprised that they actually discontinued it. Oh, it was available, but the physical copy of it they won't sell it anymore. Why? Like I would like to know the reason for why. I had to research that. Why? Oh, they only shit. I'm lucky to get this game then. So I feel privileged to get this game then. Because it sucks. You're funny, Raw MC, because it sucks. You're funny. Wow, this person says otherwise. No, I saw it at Target today. That game that you're talking about. Oh yeah, I guess it sounds about it because it was for Mario's 35th anniversary. But then again, but the thing is that the Mario Galaxy came out in 2007, and the Mario. Yeah, I have Uno, that game Uno. Was not So it was not available digitally, but it's in the stores. Well, not really. Wow. So I feel like kind of lucky to get that game then. But of course, you can get it on eBay. I mean, you could get it on eBay, but it might be limited copies. So I feel lucky that I got this game then. Because I really liked the game. I think I paid like $60 for it, or 50 or something like that. That was last year, though. Yeah, because I love these kind of games. I love this type of games, the Mario Brothers games. Because it's like the three, yeah, I have to check that out. The eBay is expensive, huh? So I feel like I'm glad I got it then. Yeah. Well, I can actually pop out the cartridge and show you. I have to find the, Hang on. Hang on, I'm telling you. I'm trying to get the game out of there. There's the cartridge. There's the game. This is the cartridge that I got right here. It's hard to see it. Really? This one? This game right here? Really? Well, I didn't know that, man. I didn't know that, man. That it was the case there. I didn't know that, man. So I feel like I'm happy I got it now. I mean, yeah. This game, it's just, oh, so yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, I feel like I seen the game recently, you know. I'm telling you. So, books or movies? Well, movies. Well, I like both, you know, books and movies. Yeah. So anyways. Telling you. well, I would say, I mean, Bat Cave going on there. Very good. I'm telling you. 100th like. Telling you. Very good. If you had a time machine, what would you bring back from the past? I would bring I would bring a Sonic boombox from the 80s. I would bring one of those. And I would probably bring a bunch of blank cassettes, you know, like the TDK SA90 tapes. I'll bring a bunch of those back over here. I think I'm about to go to bed, I guess. Well, thank you very much for your comment, Fidel Garcia. Yeah, that's the backyard, huh? You like? Yeah, it came out nice, huh? I'm telling you. So yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get going. It's like now 2.5 hours. Yeah. Richard Espinoza, I'll see you then. I'm getting my head out, Gil. Yeah, I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna go ahead and get going right now. And thank you, just stand there, man, for your gift. If you're still out here. Yeah, thank you very much for everything. So yeah, I mean, well, thank you guys for all your comments and everything. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna get going. So, see y'all later. And happy Father's Day to all of you dadas out there. So yeah. What time was where you live? Right now it's, what time is it right now? It's 11 o'clock right now. 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, thank you very much for your comment on JD. I'm telling you, okay. Okay, Benson, man. What? You could you could call me whenever you want, here and there. I mean, I'm fine with it. Or you could text me too, Benson, if you want. I know you guys. I mean, you live in San Diego. I mean, yeah. You could say hi to me whenever. I mean, I'm fine. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you on the next video. It'll probably be like another old video again, I guess. Probably 2001, maybe. The Fonz 94. I'll see you in the 80s. Very nice. Okay, Benson, man. I'll see y'all later then. Have a good night. See y'all. Yeah.